Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see, a squad from the Americas, the Temple out. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So UTSA's offense will have the first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Might be calling a hot route. Smith wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. Let's talk for just a second about UTSA. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, UTSA.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Temple's offense has its first opportunity of the day. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and was that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback in position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted deep in his own end. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Rides the back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. Throws to the back. It's caught. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Smith dropping to pass. Gets it out quickly. Still running at the 40. Turning it on. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
You know, oftentimes times in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense up?
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think a lot of people are going to look at that drive, and first of all, the drive was awful. They're all going to look at the drive and say it's awful. But how about the giving up on third down? I mean, you got third and long, you try to sneak a run in, and this drive, this possession, it was disastrous for the offense. And now you just hope you have enough space to get a punt off.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Roadrunners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The give to the back. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Peterson. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this pre-game showdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Motion from the wide receiver. Hands it off. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Under fire. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Owls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
Loses one. On the double. Brings up second down.
We've reached the break, and it's UTSA on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Finds the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Roadrunners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught behind the line. It's Peterson. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Now on third down for this offense. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Roadrunners will snap it on first and 10. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now it's first and 10 from the 46-yard line. Smith wants to throw. The quick out. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The big fullback's got it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I love fullbacks that are versatile. You don't see many of them in college football anymore, but this guy's unique. He is a weapon when he has the ball in his hand.
Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory. First and 10 from the 11. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Peterson. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for space. It's Peterson. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTSA!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line, Haven Holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Oh, they're after him. On the run, and he'll he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Temple lines up quickly. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Keeps looking downfield. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air, it's Finley. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grab near the marker, it's Webb. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Nowhere to run. Stop behind the line. It'll be 4th down, and that's probably going to do it for the half anyway. Temple lining up to punt it away. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half.
On the move from inside his 5. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught at the 25. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
And that's a 1st down.
To give to the lone running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air, it's Finley. Snags it over the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Started this drive with a bang, but now it is 3rd down. They'll go to the air. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today, this one from 34 yards out. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive, put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
There he goes. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. He's in open space downfield. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Roadrunners will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. He'll do it himself. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Quarterback now breaking the field. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's first and 10. Smith dropping to pass. They'll run the screen. And into the end zone. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Roadrunners trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
UTSA 35, Temple 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Temple lining up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they... Turning it on! And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Roadrunners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Smith wants to throw. On target. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll leave it with him. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the... Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They're going to ride this running back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Roadrunners can really attack on this second and short. Smith dropping to pass. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard... doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Takes the easy throw in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a third and long. Lost to throw again. They've got the screen set up. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. Temple lining up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put...
Oh, a lot of space. Quarterback gets enough. He's at the... And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll move the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got him. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Finley. Under fire. Breaks into the open. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, running back gets to give. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Owls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He'll pull it on the read. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The option look. He'll toss it. And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling its way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just